Hi, this is Steve Gallington of the People's News, and you're listening to KPFT Houston.
Support for KPFT and The Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you give a least. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. To men with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This saints my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the Prison Show. Tonight is April 24th. Didn't remember, Friday, April the 24th. And we have a studio full of people, and we're happy about it because we've had a studio full for a few weeks now. So David's here, Linda's here, Tatiana's here, JP is here. You'll know more about them in a minute. Mary Sue Molnar is on the phone. She's holding. We have Willie and Nicole. They are with Reclaim Ministries. They're in the house. They will be on later. Joanne is in the house. Athena is here. And Ken is right around the corner.
Joanne Hall.
Joanne Hall. Joanne Hall. What?
She's here somewhere.
She's right here.
Right here behind you.
Yeah, I said Joanne.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought she was behind me for some reason.
You thought Joanne was behind?
But it was Linda. Linda snuck up behind me.
She's
all right, I'll go back to sleep. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go back to sleep, David. We can tell what kind of week you've had.
I've had a week. Yep, I sure have.
All right, so David's lined up a great show for us, of course. So we have Mary Sue Molnar. She is the executive director at Texas Voices for Reason and Justice. Tatiana is here, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name because I always mess that up for some reason. So she is here, and she is with your president and founder of Texas Prisons. I remember the
S.
the S. Alliance, sorry. And JP is with her, so they will be joining us a little later. Willie and Nicole Mitchell, the founder of Reclaim Ministries, community health worker and justice ambassador with Prison Fellowship. And Abraham Bonowitz, the co-director, founder at Death Penalty Action. Remember to sign those petitions at deathpenaltyaction.org. He will be calling in a little later. But right now, we have Miss Mary Sue on the line. We are clicking on. There we go. Hey, Mary Sue.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. How are you?
I am good. Just staying busy. Never ends. Never ends.
No, it
For
doesn't.
those of us in the advocacy world, it just never ends.
No, and I know you do a whole lot. So what do you have going on?
Well, so lately we're working on resources. You know, we were not set up to be a resource as far as housing and jobs, but because we work primarily with people who are required to register on the Texas Sex Offense Registry, that's most of the calls that we get are for housing, pretty much. So we've got some members together, and we're trying to pull together some resources and try to get a more current list of housing. It's tough. I mean, I think that is probably our biggest barrier at this point is housing. When you have a criminal history, it's hard enough, but when you're also on the registry, it's double hard. And with all the cities placing residency restriction ordinances, it knocked out a whole bunch of our resources. So that's what I've been working on this week, is working with some other members and trying to pull people together from the different cities where we have members and see if they can locate somewhere, anywhere where we can refer people. I mean, it's hard when people call and we have nothing to offer them. But, you know, that's the way that it's going when you're looking for housing lately.
Right.
Jobs are not as bad. I mean, you know, they're having a pretty good success finding jobs, but the housing thing is just horrible, at least for our population.
Right, and especially with like Fort Worth. I've been spreading the word about Fort Worth, which is it's still kind of unsettling.
Yeah, that knocked out probably, I would say maybe 10 very good Christian-run halfway homes there in Fort Worth. Their ordinance knocked out all of them. There's basically nowhere left to live. They went with a 2,000-foot ordinance. And then last week, I believe it was, Weatherford, the city of Weatherford, which is not too far from Fort Worth, they increased their ordinance from 1,000 feet to 2,000 feet. And right before them, the city of Keller increased their ordinance from 1,000 feet to 2,000 feet. So, I mean, I'm just really not sure where people are supposed to live. And it's just so counterproductive because we know that if we want people to succeed and we want them to live healthy, crime-free lives, they need to have a place to live. I mean, that's the first thing that they need is housing. So I'm not sure what they expect people to do. It's just kind of unbelievable that it's come to this.
Can anything be done in the next ledge coming up in 2027?
Well, the last 4 years, what we've done is fought bad bills. They've been trying to pass bills for the last 4 sessions that would allow the county commissioners to pass a residency restriction ordinance for the entire county. So all of those people who can't find a place to live in the city and they're forced to move outside of city limits, you know, now they're thinking, well, let's pass an ordinance. Okay, now it's like, you know, you've already got people moving out into the country or outside of the city, further away from resources just because they can't live in the city, further away from family, further away from their jobs, and now they want to pass an ordinance for the entire county. So that's the bills we've been fighting for the last 4 sessions, and we've managed to kill them. However, you know, we know that those same bills will be coming up again. trying to get a legislator to pass something positive is almost impossible. Almost impossible. Because the headlines would say, Senator so-and-so wants to let kids live in your neighborhood, that kind of thing. Wants to let sex offenders live in your neighborhood, by your kids. That's what the media would do. And so everybody, we've met with plenty of legislators who totally agree with us. They're just not willing to be the one to step out. So I don't know. We do have a lawsuit right now against the city of Fort Worth, and we will see how that goes. We don't know. At this point, they take so long to get through the courts. I don't know what these homes are going to do, without having people coming in, because that's their whole life is, helping people out and helping them get their life back on track. And so it's been really devastating for them and for us as well.
I know you had mentioned last time that you were working with the attorney. So did anything change between the last time you were on and this time?
No, except that the lawsuit has now been filed and all the parties have been served. And so now we just wait. The courts are so darn slow. We just kind of wait and see, what happens next.
Right, and you're only the lawsuit was only towards Fort Worth, right?
At this point, it's Fort Worth, and from what I understand, the basis is that these are religious Christian homes, and so it's kind of taking that strategy. And then I believe there's also taking the strategy that parole or probation only requires 1,000. Parole only requires 500 feet. And so who is actually the decision maker? Is it the city or is it parole? So I think that's kind of an interesting concept because the parole is only 500 feet. That's doable. All of these places are outside of the 500 feet. But then when you start going to 2,000, there's nowhere left to go.
No, that's pretty extensive.
It's very extensive.
Do you think you'll pick up any additional cities on the lawsuit, or you'll just base what happens with this lawsuit?
I think it'll be based on what happens with this one. We'll see what happens with this one, and then we can move from there. We've sued before, and we have lost. We used different strategies and different concepts, but we're trying it again. We really don't have a lot of choice. You can either get things done with the legislature, or you can get things done in the court. Those are your only two options. So I don't know. Some people are really hopeful about the lawsuit, but I am just kind of like, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Things just keep getting worse and nothing gets better. But, we just keep fighting. There's people out there who need a house, and there's people out there who are trying to get their lives back together, and that's what we do, and that's what we love to do. So we just keep moving forward, one way or the other.
Now, real quick, you mentioned that you had filed a lawsuit previously. Did it include the 2,000 feet?
It was a 1,500 foot, and it was the city of Louisville. And the basis of the lawsuit was that it was pure banishment because there was nowhere else left to live. But the opposing side, the city of Louisville, they found 3 blocks. 3 blocks. And, of course, none of the houses on those blocks were for sale or for rent. But because there were 3 blocks where you could live, then it wasn't banishment. So it's like, wow. We really think that was a crappy court decision, but what do you do? We appealed it and we lost in the appeal. At the appeal, we went to, we went to New Orleans to the appeals court twice on that one. That lawsuit took 4 years to make its way through the courts.
Wow, 4 years.
4 years. So here we go again.
Well,
And
Mary Sue, we're going to have to wrap it up, but can you give us your address so people on the inside
Sure.
can jot it down?
absolutely, it's Texas Voices, P.O. Box 23539, San Antonio, Texas 78223.
All right. Well, thank you, Mary Sue. And, if you need any help, give me a holler. I'd love to assist you
Thank
anyway.
you. I will, and I want to get together with your next guest because we have a lot of people that are calling that are having issues with their loved one in the prison, and that's not our specialty there. So I'm hoping to get with PPA and see if I can start sending folks their way.
All right.
She read my mind.
Well, you read her mind. Thank you so much, Mary Sue. We appreciate you being on tonight.
Thank you very much. Love you guys.
I love you too. All right. Now, speaking of TPA, we have two individuals here from TPA, Tatiana and JP. So take it away.
Thank you for having us, first of all. Tatiana Santollo, JP Barre. I'm very excited here to announce. Actually,
David's going to tell you to talk in the mic, like right up on it.
Well, we said 1986, so I don't even want to touch
Yeah,
it.
thank you,
I
David.
know.
Appreciate it.
I don't want to touch it, David. This is vintage.
Yeah, it's vintage.
That's precious.
Yeah,
Okay.
we got a donor that said they're going to buy us all brand new mics.
Okay. Is this better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. So we're launching the Second Chance Freedom Initiative, and it's a portion of our reentry. And we have it's basically run by previously incarcerated individuals, and they're advisory council members. We have men and women, and we did a little kind of like a little teaser, and it went live, thank goodness, on eDovo. So all incarcerated individuals are kind of aware as to what's to come. So the initiative is, we launched it, one, because it's Second Chance Month, right? And we just want to give them a voice, their experiences from each incarcerated individual. We will be doing a podcast. They'll be doing biweekly podcasts, men and women. And they're going to be sharing their experiences. And this is specifically for all incarcerated individuals. It won't be... So there's some podcasts that we post on our YouTube, but some of them we don't. This is not for that. This is specifically for the incarcerated individuals, do's and don'ts, things that they go through, and whatnot. And then they'll also be preparing on the outside for us to do some reentry career fairs and things like that, finding more resources for reentry for the incarcerated individuals for when they're ready to come home.
That's awesome.
And JP's one of our advisory council members. He's our lead in the men, and we have Sarah Carter. She's the lead for the women. Yep.
So tell us about yourself.
Yeah, JP.
Okay, my name is JP Barre. Thank y'all for pronouncing that correctly. This is my first time.
Don't look at me.
This is my first time on a mic with some
Trust me,
headphones, so let me get this together.
He trained me correctly.
Okay, so, I spent 18 and a half years incarcerated, and I've been home about 8 months. I've been on a GPS monitor for about 8 months, so just trying to use my testimony to give back and help some guys that are going to go down the path I went through and give them a little knowledge, just being open and transparent. And, I'm going to tell you all the funny stories, the stuff I done went through. People are going to laugh at me, but there's going to be some people that there's going to be some people that it's going to help. So I'm just looking to try to give back a little bit, and it helps me stay focused.
And I know they're looking forward to it because they're always willing to take that knowledge from someone who's lived it.
Really, the only video I ever saw personally, there was a quick 5-minute ankle monitor video, and I remember it helped me seeing somebody going through that. That was one less thing I had to worry about when I got out and had to readjust to society. Because I was locked up 18 years, but it got guys locked up 2 or 3 times that much coming back out to a whole new world. So to be able to sit back and, it's up to them if they want to use this time wisely and prepare for their success now before they get out, they can be ahead of the game.
And that is wonderful that that y'all are creating this together.
Definitely. I just want to give them a voice. We have J.P. Barre, Sarah Carter. We have Kaylee Sitz. We have Joshua Fuentes. He was an ambassador of ours, which is wonderful. Charles Hill, he was also an ambassador of ours. And what's kind of coincidental is that J.P. and Charles and...
Montana? Talking about him?
Yeah. Oh, Montana. Yeah. But wasn't it somebody else that you? Okay. Okay.
Me and Charles, we've known each other about 7 years.
Yeah.
From the inside. Right? From the inside. So, I mean, he's a good friend of mine. So that was kind of ironic. We both paired up. And
it was just.
It's just gonna make for a real good chemistry. She picked a really good group of people. I was pretty amazed by that. They were handpicked. Obviously, it wasn't random.
Yeah. Well,
she did good.
Kaylee was an ambassador as well, and then Sarah, when she came. She was recommended by one of her really good friends who's an ambassador at Hilltop. So they were all really great examples behind the walls. I mean, they weren't troublemakers or anything like that.
Sorry.
They weren't troublemakers or anything like that. So they were, I believe, exemplary in what they could. And I'm just transferring it over here. We already have Charles went viral on TikTok, 2.3 million views on his.
What?
Yes, he did this taffy.
So he made some prison taffy with some homemade ingredients.
Hilarious.
He used to make it and everybody used to love it, so he deserved his views.
Hey, it's a hustle. It's a hustle.
Absolutely.
And then that cheesecake.
I've heard about that cheesecake.
Yes. Yeah.
We welcome any desserts.
There you go.
Here
there you go.
at the studio.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it here first.
Now, I do want to tell you both, when someone new contacts me, they always say right out the gate, I'm an ambassador for TPA. And I mean,
really?
I think it's wonderful.
That's great.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's.
I think that we have over 200 now. We have about 208. And as I told you, I think a few weeks back, we have our first death row ambassador.
Woo-hoo!
Yes. Yeah.
Okay,
shout out to you, Eric. Shout out to you, Eric Williams. Yeah. Very excited for that. If I can get a death row woman, that would
put it over the top.
Definitely. Because I know that there's a need in there. And we just need somebody in there to help us out. Help us help you.
And Eric is a very good choice for that. He's like the cheerleader back there.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, he wrote me a letter, but he wrote me. That's the thing. He wrote me this letter, and he was talking to me about the divorces, because in our newsletter, I'll do like an FYI of certain things about doing your own divorce. I was a paralegal for 25 years, so I don't claim to be an attorney whatsoever, but this is what I know how to prepare documents. So he's like, hey, did you know that this was here online? And I'm like, oh my God, it is on. And I looked, because it wasn't available one time. It was like a pro se handbook. It's like 150 page. And I remembered it because I had it. And then I looked, and sure enough, I found it. So that's one of the resources that we downloaded. But now I found the Spanish version, because Spanish, there's a need as well. So that's how we started.
Hablemos español también.
Hablamos español también, claro que sí. So then I was like, let me connect with him. So I connected with him, and sure enough, I asked him about I said, hey, want to be an ambassador? This is what it's about. Yeah. So we took it from there. So I'm very excited. We have a very strong team of ambassadors. They're all diligent. They're so communicative. Sometimes I don't have time to respond, and I'll take it. I get it. I get what's going on and, the need, but, and I get it. But, man, those stamps get pricey.
You ain't lying. Woo. Gosh. And typically Linda and I, when we email someone, we try to put a stamp for them to reply.
Yes.
But
I
will admit I forget.
Yeah.
I forget.
And then they're not responding, and you're wondering why. And I'm like, man. Well, I'm sorry. And then we hear from them a month later. I'm sorry, I just went to store. And I'm like, man, why didn't you tell me? I forgot. If you tell me, I'll send you a stamp. I'm not in the habit of it. And then there's a few ambassadors that I'll put may need stamps. So, like the ones in restrictive housing. So I definitely try to send them a stamp as well. But, yeah, we have a good, strong team, and I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, and then our lead ambassadors that are in there, they go ahead and they kind of they vet them before. Hey, do you know so and so? And they'll vet them. Yeah, no, it's not a good candidate. So
because everybody knows everybody, so
yeah, definitely.
I know I have a couple of friends, and they were pretty excited about being an ambassador. I haven't heard from Eric since he was chosen as an ambassador, but I'm sure he's excited.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to have
excited.
him. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my friend Blaine that was executed last year, him and Eric were pretty good friends, and he said that Eric was a cheerleader back there. He would, pump everyone up.
Really?
Yeah.
keeping the morale up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Good energy, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
I just want to get to know him a little better.
Well,
Yeah.
tell him.
Yeah.
Danny
Well, he's
said,
hearing it now. He's going to hear
that's
it.
true. That's true. You are going to hear it. But there was one gentleman over at the Bill Clements unit, Gregory Bryant.
Oh, God, he's my lead.
Yes, I know.
He's great.
Yeah, he's very, when he emails, he's very descriptive of what's going on. I'm going to get yelled at because I'm not on top of the mic.
David, where you at? Oh, he's asleep.
He's talking.
Sleep. No, they wanted me to do a fundraiser. I'm sorry. We were talking about the date on the fundraiser.
Oh, not paying attention there.
Wasn't paying attention. Y'all were doing a great job. So what did I miss? I'm sorry.
We're all good.
All good.
Shout out, David.
It done passed it up.
So what else you got going on?
What else do we have? Just the recording of the podcast for the Second Chance Freedom Initiative. We have more podcasts for the veterans as well.
We're going to be doing some smaller videos for things like how to succeed with an ankle monitor, just different little things that we learn out here. Because it can be real overwhelming to come out here, and because you're going to go through different phases while you're readjusting. It's not one roller coaster ride. It's going to be different phases. So it's like, the more knowledge you got, the easier it could be.
Now, do you have someone that has done, because I know quite a few people who've done, 30, 35 years, and they're coming up for parole. So, do you have anyone that can, because I know they're very, I don't want to say intimidated, because with the tablets, they're getting more accustomed to dealing with those. That's like almost a cell phone right there.
Yes.
Because the way it works, the way you can look at the tabs. And so I know that they're scared about coming.
And I have to be honest with you, because this group of strong individuals, it's been a challenge. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but that's okay. It's to be expected. There definitely needs to be more tutorials of somewhat as to how to log into and how to create an email. Google Chat. But I wish it were interactive or kind of like
maybe a course
like
or
a simulator or
class.
something. It would be great, if they could be able to touch it and do it. Because I'm very hands-on. Give me something to read and I'll read it, but I won't capture it unless I do it.
Maybe we could make some videos, like screen recordings of going through that and just put it on there and do it ourselves.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Even
better
just
than
small,
nothing.
minor things, for sure.
See, what did I tell y'all? That's what I said, David. David's going to yell at me for not talking in the mic. And sure enough, you weren't paying attention. She comes around.
But I didn't yell at you.
No, you didn't. You just
I just told her to go
me.
move the mic to the other page. It's sitting on your notebook.
Okay, so what else?
What else do we got?
We'll be doing the podcast, and people can write to us if they have questions specifically. We help with the reentry a lot. They can fill out the
Request for assistance.
I was trying to see who's throwing up the deuce. I gotta go or what?
I know.
2 minutes.
Oh, okay, 2 minutes.
I was ignoring him.
I
Okay.
got you. No, I mean we can do a lot of things, and we're trying to get, I think, the LPA information, the LFA information on Adovo.
And if they're wanting to join this Second Chance Freedom Initiative and they're on their way out, contact me. I need a lot of women. For some reason, these ladies, come on, ladies. I got a lot of men. Don't get me wrong. I can use them. But contact us, and let me know.
And how can they contact you?
They can write at P.O. Box 1563, Pearland, Texas, 77588.
Can you repeat that?
Sure. P.O. Box 1563, Pearland, Texas, 77588.
So let me ask you, can you, on the tablet, you can like go back so you can listen to something again, right?
Yes, ma'am. If it's recorded, yes, ma'am. They don't have any live, it's no live options, so everything's recorded. You can watch it 10, 20 times. They can rewind.
I just want to make sure, because we keep hearing from this one person that says, you know, they say it too fast and you're not asking them to repeat it. You can push it back.
You can. And you can watch it over again, right?
Watch it over again. Yeah, I mean,
I wish we can see sometimes what they see so that I'll understand what they're trying to tell us.
You can. They haven't given you your login?
Yeah, I have my login, but I can't see what they see exactly.
As far as the exact structure
yeah,
of the tablet.
I want to see exactly what they see on the screen.
Well,
Just imagine an iPhone 2. That's probably what it's like.
I've got a login where I can actually do their courses and I can see their videos and.
Oh no! See, I don't have.
Yep.
You
don't have that one?
I got to check that out.
Yep, I got that one.
But as far as you, like, I wouldn't know what their tablet, because a few people have tried to tell me, hey, I'm looking at this, and how do you get, I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at.
Pretty much like these tablets y'all got on these stands here.
You know the clip I shared with you that showed all 3 of our newest videos? That was straight out of their tablet.
Right.
And I've given them instructions before on how to find it. And I've actually found it really, you can just click on any video and go to the bottom and say, see the series. And you can actually go to the rest of them.
But I'm just talking about something on the tablet. Like if they wanted to go, as an example, play a video game, and they want to know, well, on the video game it says this. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's just an example. Yeah.
The video games they offer, just imagine like a Game Boy.
Well, they have a military game now.
Right.
Ooh, they are excited. It's brand new. All right, I'm getting the clothes.
Okay. Thank you, David.
Thank
Extra
you.
minute, I appreciate you.
At least you got the deuce. Ask her what she gets.
I'm not going to ask her. I can imagine. I watched the show in there. I know.
Yeah, that's what I get.
Thank y'all for having us.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.
All right.
All right, and next up, we have, let me get up on this mic, we have Willie and Nicole Mitchell, Reclaim Ministries and community health worker and justice ambassador with Prison Fellowship. Y'all come on down. Where'd y'all? Oh, here they are. Here they're coming. All right. They're like, I'll be right there.
Yeah, Willie's Mr. Go Live.
Oh, he's another Go Live.
Yeah.
So how are you doing this evening?
I'm living the dream, like you said earlier when I came in.
That's what I said. Living the dream, man. All right. So tell us about your ministry and how y'all got started.
Okay. Reclaim Ministries was actually born during the time that I was in prison. I served 18 years in prison. And just having an encounter with God, changing my life, and wanted to actually get out and help men come into their royal identity of who they are, and just come out and become the people that God created them to be, and have a successful reentry.
So how many years did you do?
I did actually 18 years.
Oh, wow.
We did 18 years.
I'm sorry. We did 18 years.
Yeah, thank you. So, God led you to do this ministry when you got out.
Yes, He did.
And how difficult was it? And you go in the prisons, correct?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And before we go in, which prisons do you go into?
Currently, we're going into the Memorial Unit. We go into the Carol Vance Unit, and we go into Terrell Unit.
Okay, so that's all down south.
Yes, all down south.
Okay. Are you looking to expand any?
Yes, as the ministry grows, as people come and join us, we would like to expand all the way up to Abilene, if we could.
Ooh.
Yeah, but right now, currently, it's just me and my wife, and we're self-supporting, so making that travel distance will be kind of a strain on us. But if anyone wanted to come on and join and they were up there, we would love to partner with them and be an extension of Reclaim Ministries and go into the prisons.
Okay, and how long have y'all been Reclaim Ministries?
We have actually been Reclaim Ministries officially going on about 4 years now.
And y'all may remember him. He was in the studio about 3 years ago?
Yes.
3 years ago, okay. I knew it had been a few... Sorry, they're yelling out there. What are y'all doing? Okay. So tell us, how can someone join your ministry?
You want to answer?
Sure.
Okay.
It's really simple. They can first start off by going to our website, Reclaim Ministries.
What if they're on the inside?
On the inside, they can also write us. Our P.O. Box 572-994, Houston, Texas 77257. I heard the memo, so I'm going to repeat it. P.O. Box 572-994, Houston, Texas 77257. And it's just as simple as writing us and letting us know that you want to be a part or you're wanting us to come and visit your unit. My husband is in contact with a lot of the chaplains, and we'll be more than happy to make it happen.
So it can be as simple as one person requesting you to go, or does it have to be multiple people requesting?
Generally, just one person. Our motto is, Jesus left the 99 to go after the one, and we'll accommodate just the one person. If we get an invite to come out, we will definitely make the arrangements. We'll contact the chaplain and see if they have an open slot for us to come out. Generally, up north, we've heard that they're underserved, mm-hmm. and that there's a need for ministries to come down. And that's one of the reasons that we drive and ask for so much support, for other individuals who have actually gone through the process of going on TDC, the volunteer website, and signing up, taking the training, and then putting in the application, which is needed before you go in. And if anyone has already done that and they just need to actually be a part of a ministry or want to call us and get in touch with us and become an extension of Reclaim Ministries, we'd be more than happy to, extend that opportunity and just, continue to serve the people.
So what happens on a typical, when you go into a unit, what happens?
Basically, when we go in, of course, anyone who's gone in, you have to go through the security checks. And once you get in, the men come in. The order of worship is, and they're very talented. They're singing, they're playing instruments, they're enjoying worship. We actually had an opportunity through our ministry to ordain 2 ministers now. They're giving sermons, they're teaching classes, and we go in, and they come in and they just, share their love with us. The whole experience, just on the unit Carol Vance, we were really blown away because over there, they actually are practicing tithing and offering. The men bring some of their commissary items. They put it in a container. I know that they're helping the indigent men that are there, and they're also taking some of those donated items, and they're helping the homeless community out in society.
Which is amazing.
Yes, it is.
I've heard about different organizations helping the indigent people inside prisons,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't realize they were helping the homeless.
Yes, they are.
Man.
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
And I do know back when people got their stimulus checks, quite a few of them asked me to send the tithing to different religious organizations.
Yes.
So, which I, not all of them. Mm-hmm. but some of them absolutely did.
Okay.
And, just giving Kairos is really big.
Yes.
And and so many people appreciate Kairos.
Yes, they do.
And not just the cookies either.
The cookies are good.
But the cookies I've heard are very good. But yeah, I know they get excited when, hey, Kairos is here. They're going to have cookies. So what else happens?
Well, one of the main things, and shout out to the Memorial Unit, Trustee Camp, one of the things, we go there every Tuesday, and for the last 2 years, we've really been focusing on teaching them about their royal identity, not taking on the identity of inmate or just a number, but truly who they are in God. And so I know since we've been there for the last, year and a half now, 4 or 5, it's been 5 of them that have been released, have contacted us, and we've been in contact with them and hoping to continue to disciple them so that way that they will then turn around and go inside as well. So that's one of the biggest things that we really want to implement and share with people is who they are, and that they can come out and be empowered and go back in and continue to be a blessing to someone else.
And I think really the people who have been incarcerated get out and go back in. The men and women just, they're more on their level.
Yeah.
They understand what they've been through. That's what I mean. They understand what they've been through.
Yes.
So it's very important for, someone to feel connected to someone else, especially in a religious setting.
Yes.
It's very important. So what? Oh, close it up. Okay, I was going, man. So how can they get in touch with you again? Say it one more time.
P.O. Box 572-994, Houston, Texas 77257.
Thank y'all so much for being here. We appreciate you, and we appreciate everything you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. All right, and now we have Mr. Abe Bonowitz. Abe is coming on, and he's coming on now, and someone's got to press the... There we go. Hey,
Abe. Greetings, everybody. Can you hear me all right?
Sure can.
All right. Well, gosh, I don't know where to start. It's been just a doozy of a day, but let's just get going. And what a great show it's been tonight. So thanks, everybody, for all the people that have been on before me. We had an execution in Florida earlier this week. And then, of course, Governor DeSantis started right off with signing a new death warrant. But the curious thing about this Florida death warrant was that it was within 24 hours of the last execution. And they were so busy, so quick to try to set a new death warrant that they, in the subject line of it, it says the name of the person with the new death warrant, which is Richard Knight, for May 21st. But then they didn't bother to change the cut and paste text. And the cut and paste text of the order had the execution warrant for, or just had the name James Hutchinson, who is the next person scheduled to be executed in Florida. So the previous death warrant, they're just cutting and pasting now and not even proofreading. And that ought to tell you kind of where we are on the death penalty. So today I do want to just mention first a few shout-outs and unfortunately some sad news. You may have heard that Sandra Reed, the mother of Rodney Reed, passed away a week ago tomorrow. So Saturday. Not exactly sure when the funeral is going to be yet, but shout out to Rodney Reed. If you can hear us, we just want to surround you with love and support and our condolences for the passing of Sandra, who is such a champion for her son, an innocent man on Texas death row. And I also want to mention Magdalena Rose Avila, who people who follow death penalty action or have been involved in the movement to abolish the death penalty, many will know that name. He's been a champion fighting the death penalty for decades. And my mentor, we met in 1991. In any case, he's gravely ill and is on his way. Probably he's got a few more weeks to live out, but we want to just keep him and his family in our thoughts and prayers as well. So let's see, the upcoming executions. And just going to try to run through this because we have so much going on, and certainly we'll have time to talk about it. And we'll start also by saying we'll be talking about each of these executions in detail, as well as some of the other stuff on the Death Penalty Action Program. It's on usually the first Sunday of each month, but it's going to be early this time. The May edition will be this coming Sunday night at 8 o'clock Central Time. That's the forecast on Death Penalty Actions, Facebook, X, Zoom, YouTube. So check that out. So we're about to start a period on April 30th, which is the next Texas execution. And that's going to be 7 executions in a 4-week period of time, starting April 30th across the country. And 3 of those days, 3 days with 2 executions each. So we've got James Hitchcock come in with an innocence claim in Florida on April 30th. Also, on April 30th, James Broadnax in Texas, another man who is making the argument that he, in fact, was not the shooter, that his co-defendant was, and because he wasn't charged under the law of parties, there's some thinking that he should have some leverage. Who knows where that's going to go? But God bless them and for trying, and the lawyers for not giving up, and we'll see how that comes down. May 14th, we've got 2 executions, too. And that's Raymond Johnson in Oklahoma in the morning, and then Edward Busby in Texas. Shout out to Edward Busby. They're on Death Watch. A lot of people praying for you, brother. And the other thing about Edward Busby, and this is not in any way to diminish him or anybody else, but if James Broadnax is executed in Texas on April 30th, he will be the 599th Texas execution since 1982, which means that the execution after that will be the number 600th execution in Texas since 1982. That's basically about 34% of all the executions in the United States in one state. So I plan to be in Texas. Hopefully I'll be able to come in and do the show on May 15th there in the studio with you. We'll have to figure that piece out, but that's a big number for Texas in particular, and we need to, there'll be more information on that. Then we have May 20th, another execution in Arizona. Then May 21st, too, again, Tony Carruthers in Tennessee in the morning, and Richard Knight. Now, Tony Carruthers also has an innocence claim, and then Richard Knight in Florida. He just got his warrant. Don't know anything about that case yet. And then there's more scheduled through the summer. So that's the execution schedule. And if you want to know the details about each one, just go read the petitions and keep it moving. Today, couple big things happened, and something big's happening this week. First, I want to say that the Trump administration made some noise. It's really just bluster. Basically, they announced that they're going to allow executions in various methods, including the firing squad, and they're going to try to make it easier to kill more people. And they're also going to try to involve the federal government in backing off of appeals and opportunities for appeal in state cases. So it's just bluster, it's crazy talk, and it's more Trump agenda of having more killing. So it just adds up that that's happening. The other thing is, I'm going to put the links in the chats, in the comments here, but today we woke up to an article from the Texas Tribune about Melissa Lucio and the fact of that tomorrow is the 4th anniversary of her stay of execution. She was scheduled to be executed on April 25th, on April 27th, and she won a stay from the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals on April 25th, 4 years ago in 2022. And this article does a really good job of spelling out how the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals can just take its dandy old time to decide on a case. And in a case like Melissa Lucio's, where you have the judge who sentenced her to death, who has now come out and said he thinks she's innocent, and assigned an order to vacate her death sentence and conviction, and the county prosecutor is part of signing that order. And still, that's not like a rubber stamp, let her out. I mean, how crazy is that? So in any case, the Texas Tribune article kind of gets into the legal stuff about that. We also get to hear from John Lucio, an avid listener.
Hang on, y'all.
He is out on with electronic monitoring for a couple more months, but he's almost done with the sentence for a parole violation. And welcome back, John, and he's ready to get going to continue the work to free his mom. So that's happening. In any case, on the freemelissalucio.org webpage and the Free Melissa Lucio Facebook, please go and find the articles and share them and push the word out. And we got to figure out how to create a demand for her freedom in the face of just these unseemly delays. So it's just crazy. It's outrageous that is allowed to continue. So shout out to Melissa Lucio and to John Lucio. A couple of positive bits of information in Pennsylvania. On Monday, the House Judiciary Committee is going to vote on 2 bills that abolish the death penalty. Now, here's the silliness for you. You got their identical bills. One is sponsored by a Republican and the other by a Democrat. The 2 legislators don't like each other, so they won't work together on the same bill. But it's the identical bill, and the legislature, the House Judiciary Committee is voting on it. We think we'll be able to pass that bill. That's only a first step towards moving anti-death penalty, pro-abolition legislation, but looks like we're going to be able to take that first step. We're also keeping an eye on Ohio, where Governor DeWine has basically not allowed any executions on his watch in over 7 years now, and we're looking for a big decision or a big announcement from him probably after the Ohio primaries on May 5th. So we'll see where that goes. And then I already mentioned that. I'm just checking my things off here. See what our time is. So another big thing that happened today is the Pope came out with, and this Pope has been really good on a variety of issues, but today he made a statement in support of people working to abolish death penalty. And I'm not going to play that to you. It's just 2 minutes. Let me play this for the Pope. Give me a yes if you can hear this. Okay.
Dear friends, pleased to greet all of you who are gathered at DePaul University to mark the 15th anniversary of the decision to abolish the death penalty in the state of Illinois. Catholic Church has consistently taught that each human life, from the moment of conception until natural death, is sacred and deserves to be protected. Indeed, the right to life is the very foundation of every other human right. For this reason, only when a society safeguards the sanctity of human life will it flourish and prosper. In this regard, we affirm that the dignity of the person is not lost even after various serious crimes are committed. Furthermore, effective systems of detention can be and have been developed to protect citizens, while at the same time do not completely deprive those who are guilty of the possibility of redemption. This is why Pope Francis and my recent predecessors repeatedly insisted that the common good can be safeguarded, the requirements of justice can be met without recourse to capital punishment. Consequently, the Church teaches that the death penalty is inadmissible because it is an attack on the inviolability and dignity of the person. I therefore join you in celebrating the decision made by the Governor of Illinois in 2011. And I likewise offer my support to those who advocate for the abolition of the death penalty in the United States of America and around the world. I pray that your efforts will lead to a greater acknowledgement of the dignity of every person and will inspire others to work for the same just cause. With these sentiments, I cordially invoke upon all of you the divine blessings of wisdom, joy, and peace. Thank you.
That was Pope Leo, issued earlier today. And what a great way to cap the program. I do want to give a shout-out, of course, to Pope Benedict, a couple of popes ago now, who said that we those of us who are Catholics, which is not me, but he said we as Catholics need to not only oppose the death penalty, but to actively work against it. So shout out to the Catholic Mobilizing Network and everybody that gets involved in this effort. So death penalty action is just trying to keep up with the flow of all these executions. You can sign the petitions, which we'll be delivering on your behalf at deathpenaltyaction.org. You can make a donation there. You can get involved, and also plan now to join us in Washington, D.C., June 29th to July 2nd for the 33rd annual Fast and Vigil to Abolish the Death Penalty, which will include on July 2nd the 50th anniversary of the Gregg decision, which allowed the resumption of executions after the U.S. Supreme Court struck down all the death penalty laws in the country on June 29, 1972. So the Gregg decision was in 1976. So those 4 days apart, we always do this annual vigil on the sidewalk in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. And everybody's welcome to join us. It's called Starving for Justice, the annual Fast and Vigil to Abolish the Death Penalty. So I'm Abe Bonowitz with Death Penalty Action, and you can reach us at P.O. Box 212. Oh, shoot. This always happens to me with our new P.O. Box. It is 27212. That's P.O. Box 27212 in Columbus, Ohio, 43227. That's P.O. Box 27212, Columbus, Ohio, 43227. And, Dani and Dave and everybody else, I would prefer not to be seeing you for the reason I'll be down in Texas, but I'll be always grateful to be in your presence together as we do this work. You get better to improve human rights for everybody. So greetings and thank you all.
Thank you, Abe. Thank you, Abe. Sorry, my mic was off.
Yeah, but
that's all right. I'm grateful for you.
That was
Linda. Linda kicked him off. Yep. No, you don't have your headphones on. Yep. She don't have her headphones around her neck, so she just turned him off.
Okay. Sorry about that, Abe.
I thought she gave you back C mic. And then you weren't talking whenever I had C on. So, didn't he label those mics?
I think this one's B.
Okay.
And this one is
talking to it.
Okay.
Yep, that's D mic.
Okay.
That's okay. I got D on now.
Okay.
I had C on.
Well, I'm ficking.
You fixing to?
I'm ficking. Are you gonna do a break song?
I got it ready. You want to do it?
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Everybody's doing it. Oh, I ain't supposed to sing that on there.
Baby, I know I get to you by the things I say and things I do, making promises that I can't keep, like a politician and way too deep. Where's the money gonna come today? Well, I ain't sure, but I'll dang sure pray. And all my dreams seem like clouds, just cotton candy melting down. Contradiction, I know it's true. Always wishing on a star, shooting for the moon. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I'm gonna dry crying eyes. And all my dreams seem like clouds just caught in candy midnight.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
All right, and we are back. I think Mr. Hector has been holding on for a minute. So let's get to Mr. Hector. Hey, Mr. Hector.
It's Coco. It's Coco.
Coco? Oh, they have Hector up here. Sorry about that.
Yeah. No. It's like I have to do my first name. By the way, it's Coco. Anyways, I feel like Dorothy out here because over here in Oklahoma, we're getting all these tornadoes and everything. I'm outside because my other Galaxy, froze up, so I got to go on Monday, go to Texas and get a new one. But, hola, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué plebes? What's up? This first one, I blame David already. I forgot to shout out to Tiffany last week, so I blame David.
I blame him all.
That'd be my fault.
Yeah. Tiffany, I'm sorry. North Carolina. Chris from Cole Unit. This is my cousin Chris at Cole Unit. Draco, it goes by New York also too. Telford. Nick Ferguson. Nico at Stevenson. Rob at the LeBlanc. Chris Polonsky. I think it's Chris. I gotta see. All my list is all out of whack because I've been worried about my health and everything. Santana is from Illinois. Eric from Oregon DOC. Justice from Oregon DOC. And if I forgot anyone, I'm sorry. I had a lot of things going on. My dad passed away, then my health. So I had a lot on my plate. So if I forgot anyone, and people behind Death Row and AdSeg, hang in there. But shout out to you guys and keep your head up, and we're all rooting for you. But that's it for this week. Next week, I don't know. I'll probably have a list again. Anyways, I got to go inside because it's like I feel like Dorothy out here again. Anyways, take care, everyone. Thank you, everybody at the Prison Show. You guys do a good work.
Thank you so much, Coco.
It. I'll see you guys next. I won't see you. I'll talk to you guys next week.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Jason. Hey, Jason.
Well, hello, Prison Show.
Hello, Jason.
The Prison Show.
The Prison Show.
Shout out to Miss Dani, Madam Linda, Mr. David, or Cowboy David. Let's see, Italian Smile, and Eva Maria over there in Germany. I really like hearing y'all's voices. And that was a beautiful song, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very beautiful song. It was very touching. And just for anyone that's getting out on parole from TDCJ, a warning, if you're going to a state house, you're going to have to be doing check-ins and check-outs just like you were in TDC. You have to get it approved by your parole officer if you're going to a state-funded house. And there's a lot of red tape that you have to go through to get this. You have to have a weekly schedule and everything. So it's just pretty much like TDCJ because it's ran by TDCJ. State-funded houses are ran by TDCJ. Okay, enough of that. Okay, so my shout-outs, first one is going to be, how about El Jahara on the Robertson unit, Shabazz on the Robertson unit, Nico on the Robertson unit, Joseph Wernley, you're somewhere in TDCJ, Hey Little J on the Allred unit, Walter on the Robertson unit, Paul, you're somewhere in a house in Odessa. Shout out to you, special shout out. Lakewood, hey Lakewood, you're over there on the Styles unit. Little Dre, you're over there on the Robertson unit. Jeremy, you're on the Robertson unit. Alexis, you're on the Robertson unit. Deveridge, you're on the Robertson unit. Cody, you're on the Robertson unit. Special shout out to my hometown, Kenyon. I think you got out, I hope. Rodney over there on the Robertson unit. Peaches from the Bill Clemens unit. Joe on the Michael trustee count. Victor on the Michael trustee count. Billy on the Robertson unit. Rob or Robert on the Michael trustee count. Christopher on the Robertson unit. A special shout out from your uncle, and this goes out to Logan. That's my nephew. A special shout out to you. I hope you're hearing. I hope you hear me every time that I get on here, because I'm going to get on here every chance I get. Rod from the Michael trustee camp. Special shout out from Diamond to Ali at the Harris County Correctional Facility. A special shout out from Gadget to Lynn on the Skyview unit. Norman on the Wainwright unit. A special shout out still to the Charles Smith family. I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm there for you. I will advocate for the rest of your family, and I want to let them know this. You know how devastated I still am. Alex and William on the at the Jefferson County Correctional Facility. And a special shout out to everybody on the prison show, even not Mysterious Mike.
I knew I liked you.
and all the work that Death Row Angels do. Y'all are amazing people. Y'all are amazing individuals, and each one of you have lives that have been affected some way in prison or by prison. And I just want to say thank y'all. Keep up the good work, and a big, big thank you for making this happen.
Thank you so much, Jason. We sure appreciate you very much.
Thank you, Miss Dani. Thank you, Miss Linda, and thank you, David, again, and everybody on the Prison Show.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. All right. Now let's get to Anne.
Hello, sweet man of mine. I hope you had a relaxing day. What I have in store for you? Well, I'm completing the circle. You send it to me, I'm send it back to you. slightly modified via this shout-out. When I say I love you, it is because of your vibrant energy. When I say I love you, it's because you are unique. When I say I love you, it is because you learn from your mistakes and try to do better. When I say I love you, it is because you try to remain yourself in everything you do. When I say that I love you, it's simply clear. You have made my life colorful and beautiful. You have given me strength. You give me the very best of yourself. You have opened the door to your heart and soul, and you have invited me to discover it all. Make the most of your weekend. Take care. Your water lily. Bye.
Well, thank you so much, Anne. Let's get to Destiny. Hey, Destiny.
Hello.
Hello. You're live on the air.
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to give a shout out. He's calling in right now, so I have to go. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Damian Johnson at Terrell Unit. I just wanted to tell him I love him.
Oh, that's so sweet. Well, thank you, Destiny.
Thank you so much.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. How about Annalisa? We haven't heard from her in a while.
Hello everyone, it's Annalisa. I hope you are all doing very well. And this is my message for my friend. Hello Isidro. Ciao my dear friend. I hope you are doing well. I received your email. I'm going to reply later today. Sorry if I haven't replied yet. Been really busy. I'm well, waiting for my sister. She's coming tomorrow to visit me for a few days. And all is good. I hope you are doing something nice. Hope the weather is good, that it's not too humid and that it's not too hot. And I hope you are enjoying your art and reading. I send you my warmest wishes and big hugs. Take care, my friend. Bye, everyone. Take care.
I love listening to her talk. Oh my God, spit it out. All right, now let's get to Carmela.
Good evening, Prison Show. Hi, Miss Dani, Miss Linda, and Mr. David, and everybody else. Hope you're having a good evening. I'd like to make 2 shout-outs. The first one is to Marcus at the PAC 1 unit. Hi, Marcus. This is Mel. I hope you're doing good. I hope things are progressing at the rate you want them to. Keep your head up and keep your eyes up to the Lord and just do what you need to do. I hope you're warm and then cool. We're supposed to get another cool front sometime next week, I guess. We've had some rain, so I hope that's kept you cool. The family's doing good. They have 4 new baby chicks. And I think they got like 6 more in the incubator. So their flock is growing. The dogs are doing good. Daisy and Chloe. And the family's doing good. Little Joy, I forgot her name. She's doing great. She's growing like a weed. And she's so cute. I can't wait for you to see her. Everybody's doing good. Just wanted to let you know that I haven't forgotten about you and you're thought about and loved. And you just take care and keep doing what you need to do. You have a great week, and I'll try to talk to you next Friday. Take care, Marcus. My second shout-out is for Bradley at the Garza East unit. Hi, Bradley. This is your aunt. I hope this finds you doing well. I hope you're still at the Garza unit. That's what the Google TDCJ said. So I hope you're not playing musical cells, but I hope things are going well for you. Just keep your head up and keep your eyes straight ahead and keep your mouth closed. And I hope you're just doing well. Stay cool and warm and dry. And I just want to let you know that you're loved. I do love you. And I think about you every day. You take care, and I hope to talk to you next week. Good night, and have a blessed weekend. Thank you, Prison Show, for all you do. Everybody be safe traveling home tonight, and have a great weekend. Good night.
Good night. Have a great weekend. All right. Guess who I talked to today? I chit-chatted with Big Bird. Y'all over at the Polonsky, you remember Big Bird. Well, she said to tell James, JB, to not give up. So don't give up, James. And to Mouse, the foreign lady, misses you so much. So, hope y'all are listening. And now let's get to Athena.
Hi guys, I finally downloaded the Securus and Get Out app, and I have added some of you to my e-messages. I will be corresponding this next week. And some of you guys asked me what kind of stuff I would like you guys to write me about. I like poetry, I like art, and I kind of want to hear about some of the creepy ghost stories going on in there. Okay, miss you guys, love you guys all, bye!
Bye! Bye!
She didn't ask for any stilettos.
No, she did not. Maybe she has plenty of them.
Maybe.
Who knows? All right. Let's get to Miss Austin.
Good evening, everyone. I just want to send a shout out to my husband, Kat, here in Houston, to tell you that I love you. Have a good night, a fantastic weekend, and keep your head up. Thank you, and have a good night, everyone.
Thank you, Miss Austin. You have a great weekend.
You do the same. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right. How about Mr. Captain Tom?
Houston, I'm Captain Tom. I'm doing my shout outs for today, for Friday. Here we go with Arkansas. We have Leroy. We have John Armstrong, J.B. Anderson, Clarence Lee Bowman, Pete Stein, George Johnson, John R. Green, Stephen Young, Terrence Carmichael. We have John Wayne, Mike Dean, Robert Brown. We have Terry Lewis. We have Samuel B. Harris. We have Robert Harris. We have James Howard. Pete Torres. We have Thomas Mitchell. We have Bob Dunn. Roger Jackson. Let's see. Bobby Joe Harper. Willie Nelson. We have Michael Shelby. We got Brian Harris. We have Patrick Lynn Mack. We have Mickey Nunn. And we have Charles Lewis. So you can keep donating to KPFT 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738. Or you can go to kpft.org and make sure you donate to The Prison Show. I'm Captain Tom. See you next week right here at KPFT.
His voice gets really low.
How low can he go?
Yeah. All right. How about Miss Patty? She's been waiting for a little while. Miss Patty.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Miss Patty.
This shout out is for my nephew, Humberto. Mijo, I hope you're doing okay. I went with your mom to Ronnie's grandmother's rosary. I was taking off when she was leaving. She's got a new car. Oh, I vieron estrenando. Anyway, I was going to go in my car and it didn't turn on. So your tío says I have an electrical short. So that's all I need, right? Anyway, we'll check that out tomorrow. We had that employee appreciation stuff at work. Got a small bonus, but anything is good right now. Everything is so expensive. And I'm probably going to use it to fix the car. So it came in a good time. We're doing good. Amanda went to the Astros-Yankee game. Astros lost 12-4. So they had a lot of fun, though. She sent a lot of pictures. Hopefully your mother can send you some. I know that dear Janie and her will be going up on Tuesday. If no one was going to go with her, I was going to go with her, ask for days off. But hopefully next month I'll be up here to see you with her for Leah's birthday on the 28th. I had already told her to schedule during that time. So we'll see what happens between now and then. Hopefully we'll still be here, amigo. So hello to Big Will, Ram, Rudy, Jeff, Brandon, and of course you, mijito. Know that you are loved and you are thought of daily, mijo. We love you and we miss you. Wish you were here, papi. Good night.
Good night, Miss Patty. All right. How about Miss Linda or Lydia? Oh, Eva.
Hey, lovely. What's up, Sneakerhead? Are you ready for this week's little shout out? I'm pretty sure you are. You know they're coming. We can't let you suffer for a whole week without one. So it was almost certain that I survived the festival. You know how we say in Germany, bad weeds grow tall? I think the German equivalent might be more fitting. It's more like bad weeds don't die. Yeah, that's me. And I didn't even get a bee shower this time. Didn't stumble and didn't lose anything. Also, I came very close. So I'd say it was actually a very successful evening. Hey, I'm just curious. So if a certain someone decided to spoil you a little on e-com, what are your favorite things to get there? You know, we have to make sure to love and feed your spirit that you gave me to chill with, right? So this might be a way to do that. So it's Thursday while I'm recording this, and I'm about to grab a few things for MMA night on Saturday. Right now, the plan is to make spaghetti bolognese. Sounds good? Okay, cutie, I really hope this puts a smile on your face. You know that's the goal every single week. Be good, Trey. Have a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Bye, Daddy.
All right. How about Eva Maria?
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany. I would like to say a big, big thank you to you, to all of you who prayed for little Werner. Now he has really professional medical help and is going to a special hospital soon, and we are really happy about this. And I believe maybe this is also due to your prayers, and I would like to say thank you again. You really matter, you make a difference. Good night, Eva Maria.
All right. Thank you, Eva Maria. All right, let's get to Lydia on line 2. We're coming, Lydia. Just having a few issues. All right, here we go. Maybe we... All right, there you go, Lydia. Oh, maybe not. I guess we're going to get to technical...
Lydia should be on there. She's red. She's on there. I don't know what she's doing.
Hey, Lydia, can you hear us?
Is your phone on mute?
Yeah. Oh.
Linda?
Oh, there.
Am I on?
Yes, you are on.
Okay. I lost you somehow. I don't know how, but I lost you. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out to Beto and tell him that I'm good. Like, I heard Tia Patty right now. She didn't sound very happy. She's having issues with her car. And I got mine resolved. I did buy a car today. I sent you a picture. Anyway, I'll be up there Tuesday, mijo. Tia Janie's going to come with me. I think we're going to leave on Monday, God willing. But we're good. It was supposed to be a beautiful day, but it kind of like was cloudy and sprinkly. But it was still a beautiful day. Just gloomy. The sun didn't shine very much. We did go to the visitation to the wake for Ronnie's grandma, and Tia Gracie and Joey were there. Tia really didn't make it because she's taking care of Maxie. And Tia Janie didn't go. But David got there kind of late with his girlfriend. He came in from Houston. And Delilah was there too. She came in, I think, a few days ago. But tomorrow, Joey's going to have a birthday party for Cody. He turns 2. He was there. He was a little bit sick. His nose was running. But they're going to have a birthday party for him tomorrow, so it'll be from 1 to 4. It's down the street here on 3 Mile Line past Conway. But we're good, mijo. I'll talk to you tomorrow, God willing. My saludos to the guys, to Big Will, to Eric, to Roderick, to Mark, Brandon. And know that you're thought of and in our prayers, okay? And Jeff, I heard that Jeff had sent us his regards. I haven't seen him in a while. But sending you a big shout out, Jeff. Okay? Okay, good night, mijo, and good night to Linda, Danny, and David. Y'all drive home safely. Good night.
Good night. Poor Joanne. We're thinking of you, Joanne. All right.
They're not used to me yet.
Yeah, they're not used to Joanne yet, or Ken. Okay, how about Caitlin? Let's do Caitlin.
This is a shout out for Beto. Hola, how are you? I hope you're in good health, spirits, staying safe and smiling. As for me, all is good. I'm here with Belle. She is on the couch and she has got herself a new toy. And actually now she's gone for her own sweater dress. Belle, no dress. No. Okay. She's playing with one of her little sweater dresses instead of the toy right beside her. Yes. I buy her toys and she goes for clothes. She needs to make good choices. Other than that, everything is good. It's actually sunny out today, Beth, though. Yeah, the sun is shining in the sky. I nearly had to Google what it was because it has been so long since we saw a sunshine. Just this like yellow circle, sphere, whatever you want to call it, up in the sky. I was like, what is that? And it turns out sunshine. So yeah, it's sunny here. Yeah, please know that you're in my heart and thoughts. And Bella's gone out with the backyard with one of her toys now. Yeah, please know that you're in my heart, thoughts and prayers. And I also want to say a big hi to the guys, Eric, Mark, Will, Debo and Rudy, and sending you all big hugs. So good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the Prison Show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
Thank you so much, Caitlin. And now let's get to Carrie.
Hello everyone at the Prison Show. Yes, it's Kerry from Over Pond. Sorry I've been missing in action, but I thought I'd let everyone else get their shout outs, and I don't have anyone to generally say hi to because I don't have anyone incarcerated over there that's close to me. But I just wanted to say, keep, to everyone at the Prison Show, keep doing what you're doing. You're uniting families, uniting people, keeping people sane through what you're doing. It's like, people sit there and going, I'm just talking, from my heart here. I see you've got a lot of people on it that give good advice, like Marcy. There's loads of other people, but, but everyone's doing. You've got David, Linda, you've got Dani, you've got everybody there doing brilliant woodwork, keeping people, connected. And today to sit there and go and ah about doing a shout out. Just do it. Just pretend that you're doing, you're on the phone to your loved one with their picture in front of you. If you've got a voice recorder app on your phone, practice on that for a little while to gain your confidence, because I'm gonna say this, back in the olden days, my dad wasn't incarcerated, but we communicated through little, through, we only had the voice side of Skype for a little while, but it kept us connected. He lived and worked over the other side of the world. And I know it's not the same as being incarcerated, but hearing that voice and keeping that connection, because systems change, lockdowns happen, and sometimes I've even read that some place has taken the call facility off the tablets. So, and the Prison Show goes quite far now. So, pluck up the courage and do that shout out to your loved one that's behind bars. And remember, please, if you can, give a couple of dollars. I nearly said quid, but give a couple of dollars if you can to the Prison Show. All details on that are on the website and everything. But I just wanted to send love and hugs to everybody that needs them, and just take care. As I say, sorry I've been missing in action. I was really wanting to give everybody else a chance to get their shout outs, because as I say, your shout outs are important. Mine technically isn't, because I don't have someone over there incarcerated. But take care. Lots of love and hugs from me across the pond. Take care. Bye.
And Carrie, your shout outs are important. Everyone looks forward to them. You haven't called in a while, so I know people are smiling. So let's get to Jason. He's been holding for a while. Hey, Jason.
Hey, Madam Dani, Mama Linda, and Cowboy Dave. Everyone who can hear my voice across the fruited plain from sea to shining sea. This is Jason, I like to say, your virtual prison show mentor. Here we are together again on the radio. Shout out to my brothers at the Walls unit, to Eric, Buddy, Corey at the Ferguson unit, to Alec and Jason and all the brothers on the trustee camp there. Shout out Dennis GRD and Mr. McGee and all the Kairos brothers at the Ellis unit. See you guys in the morning. So tonight, I would like to take you to outer space. Okay, we're going to boldly go where no man has gone before. Okay, now some of you remember that line from the Star Trek series. However, that could also apply, in this case, to our NASA astronauts, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Gotch, and all those who had the same opportunity earlier this month to go deeper into space than any human ever had before when they visited the further side of the moon aboard the Artemis II vessel. Did you guys hear about the Artemis II? Yeah. So before the Artemis II vessel took off, it had to go through test after test. Okay, the astronauts as well had to go through a lot of preparation. Okay, they endured pressure tests. They endured countless other types of tests before they were ready to launch into space, right? So the engineers, that includes the technicians, they all went through a lot of practice and preparation. Now, some of you might be feeling some type of pressure or test in your own life too, right? However, don't look at that pressure or whatever test you're going through as punishment. Look at it as preparation to launch you to higher places. Do you not know that in a race, all runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last, but we do it to get a crown that will last forever. And that's from 1 Corinthians 9:24 and 25. Now, as some of you know, I usually like to close my little segment with keep hoping, keep believing, and keep your head up. Take care of yourself and your neighbor too. But tonight, I'd also like to add hope. Hope is like the gasoline that fuels us. So share that too, because we all need, just like the Artemis II, we all need a boost once in a while. Happy Second Chance Month, everyone, and have a good night, and talk to you next time. Good night.
Good night, Jason. All right. How about mysterious or the not so mysterious Mike?
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the historic prison show. Here's my shout-outs. Jamie Cuffett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Clarence Bowman. Hopefully you're doing much better. Shout-out for Raymond Lee Cart. Shout-out for Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Haas. Shout-out for Tasha. Shout-out for Raymond Lee. And I hope you can remember to donate to KPFT, and because the prison show needs all your donations. And a happy Arbor Day. And 2 days ago was Earth Day. Remember to donate. Adios. Talk to you later.
All right. You too can write Mysterious Mike at 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, 77371. And we have Sandra. Hey, Sandra.
Hi, I just want to give a shout out to my son Ulysses Sanders in Carlisle, Indiana, and Daisy in Michigan City, Indiana. And I love you guys so much.
Well, thank you, Sandra. You have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we have someone from Indiana.
2 people.
2 people?
Yeah, one was in Carmel, Indiana, and the other one was in Michigan City, Indiana.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we got a lot of people. I was looking at the statistics earlier today, trying to figure out where everybody's at. You know, we got a lot of listeners out in Arizona. What was the name of the Maricopa County where they were making them wear sleeping tents and wear pink boxers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they were wearing all pink.
They got
all pink.
You know, the one at first I think they were pink boxers, but maybe that they painted the rooms pink and everything else whenever they got back in the jail.
Well, they had the whole pink outfit on for.
Well,
we were
bless
going.
their hearts.
I know.
But we got a lot of people listening. North Dakota, South Dakota, California. I think we had a letter earlier from California. I mean, they're just Oregon.
Yeah.
Yep, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like Jason said, from sea to
The
shining
sea. Okay, let's get to Stacy.
This is to my husband, Sporty Black. Hey, baby love. This is Wifey, kissing you our Friday night blues chaser, letting you know all is well. The girls are behaving, and it's been my weather the last 2 days. Rain is in the forecast the weekend. I'm doing okay. Moms and I made the Kingsport appointment, and we had a feast luncheon. I've heard from you 3 e-notes, the 4th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Yeah, the 3-part series post. And I'll work on it in a few, or maybe wait until tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see. I've checked out the platforms and pruned emails. We got some Google Alert prison issues that we placed on the platforms. Then I placed on the top 10 prison and political issues on the platforms. We got a follower on Facebook Public. Yeah, I also placed on the Google Alerts on Twitter. Baby, this is just kissing you our tuck in. Remain healthy and safe. Stay focused and tough. You know you got me. I'm all yours. Mwah. I love you so deeply, Sporty. Mwah. Take care, sweetheart.
You know, we finally got some kisses tonight. I'm starting to wonder. Okay, Stephen.
Hi.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi. So David messaged me and wanted me to call in.
You're always welcome to call in.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm not sure what exactly to say. You know, I'm all the way out in Oregon. And I've been telling the guys that I talked to check out your guys' show on Indovo.
And they are. We just talked about that. I was looking at statistics earlier. Seems like we've had, just in the last couple of months, we've had like 436 guys out of Oregon.
Nice. Yeah, and hopefully it'll go up by the end of the year because they're going to be giving the adults, they're all 1-to-1 tablets.
Oh.
So they don't have to share anymore?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's supposed to start rolling out in September.
That's awesome.
Yes, I'm for it, but I'm not for the other things that are going to follow behind it.
What do you think will follow behind it?
So Oregon will be doing the digital mail as well, and I'm not, I'm formerly incarcerated, and I don't agree with digital mail. I've seen what happened within, the other states. I watched what Texas went through, and then there's also word of other states implementing digital mail for legal mail. And scanning and legal, and that I think that's just a constitution right there. That's a violation.
Okay. Well,
so
there's other consequences. There's other benefits too, though. Pros and cons.
Yes.
Lots of pros and cons.
Yes, and I like the pros of like more education opportunity for the men and women on the inside. I know a guy that just went back in. And he's gotten certificates through the Indovo and the other platforms that Oregon DOC has on the tablets.
So are you in Oregon?
I am.
Yeah, my daughter's in Oregon. She's up by Roseburg.
So I'm probably about 2 hours north of Roseburg.
Okay. You get a lot more snow then, huh?
I don't get no snow. We get the cold, just no snow.
Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I thought all of Oregon got snow.
Yeah, no, not all of it. The mountain range and stuff gets a lot of snow, but the valley floor doesn't get much.
Because the mountains hide it?
Yeah. Yeah. But, so I just, what I do here is I do some, like, independent advocacy stuff for the men and women on the inside.
So do you want to make any shout-outs? You got any guys and gals that come to mind that you'd like to say hey to?
I would like to do shout-outs to all the men at OSCI, Oregon State Correctional Institution. That's where I did my time, and I still talk to individuals within that facility. That they're not forgotten. You know, there's people out here that are fighting for each and every one of them. And I appreciate what you guys do at the Prison Show, and that you guys have implemented your platform into other states. And that's wonderful to see happen.
Well, I think shout-outs are really important. Sometimes you can't get a visit, and sometimes you don't get a letter, but yet you can still hear Mom holler at you over there.
Of course. And that's what I keep telling the guys that I talk to is, your people can call in, and then you guys can hear it on the tablet.
Yeah, that's what got me hooked on the show. Was I heard the young ladies that were singing "You Are My Sunshine" to their dad, and they grew up singing that for many years. And I mean, I just had to come down and volunteer as soon as I got out. Yeah,
I appreciate what you guys do. It's very eye-opening, and seeing what you guys post out on socials and stuff is very eye-opening, and makes me want to keep doing what I'm doing.
Well, we appreciate you, Stephen.
All right, thank you, David. You guys have a wonderful night and a safe trip home.
All right, later.
All right, bye.
All right, do you want to read some of your birthdays?
This is Joanne.
Okay, you got to get right up to the mic.
This is Joanne. Happy birthday from the Prison Show. We're going to shout out a few birthday wishes for those that had birthdays in April. 80 to 91-year-olds. Young. Yeah. 80 to 91 years young. I've got the units here, but I'd rather say the last name, the whole name, so that if someone knew them that's at a different unit, they'll know that, hey, it's their birthday. Cool. All right, so we're going to start with William Gatt, Herbert Lopez, Jose De La Fuentes, David Rosa, Anisto Reyes Martinez, Billy Joe Smith, John Mollett, Francis Ingram Jr., Aaron Waller, James Smith, Troy Thorpe, Severo Hogado, Billy Joe Harris, 2 Billy Joes, okay, Hugo Brina, Mario Cardenas, Alberto Sota, Joseph Norton, Ismael Cruz, Rudolph Koss, Andy Higgins, Jesus Rich Bacat, Pablo Gonzalez Jr., Paul Gates, Ellie Partida, and the last one, he's not 80 yet, he's 79, but he's going to be 80 next week, is John Mudge. Again, I just want to say happy birthday to all of you, the TDCJ residents that had birthdays. We just want you to know that we're here for you and we care.
Yes, we. David turned me off. Okay. Yes, we do care. Maybe I don't. turn me off. Maybe I don't care. All right, let's get to Ebony. Hey, Ebony.
Yes. Hi. Thank you very much. Yes, I want to send shout out and prayers for Mr. James for our next Mr. Edward Vesey in Texas, Mr. Raymond Johnson, Oklahoma, Mr. James Hitchcock in Florida, and all of those with upcoming dates, and also for Mr. Rodney Reed and family and the loss of your mom. Just encouraging y'all and just wishing, praying for miracles for y'all, but peace for y'all, and just know that you are loved, that your lives always matter, and so many people are thinking about you and praying for you all. So please continue to keep your heads up, and we're continuing to push for your lives and people to know the importance of you and that your lives matter always.
Well, thank you so much, Ebony. We appreciate you calling in and giving positive message this evening.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all and all y'all do, and also continue prayers for y'all for with all of the losses and everything that comes with the hard work that you do. Hard work, HEARTNHARD work that you do.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that very much.
You're welcome. God bless. Thank you.
Same to you. Have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you. Appreciate it very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was very nice. Very nice of her. We appreciate that, Ebony. And does Linda want to do her shout-outs?
I just have a few that I got.
Wait a minute.
So I'll do the ones I got today, so y'all can all do yours. I have Jackie Keeter, Benjamin Winthrop, Vanessa Esquivel, disc jockey, Robert Lusty. I want to wish you a happy birthday. And Don Giovanni, Joe Angel Madero, Vanessa Esquivel, and Alex Rigsby. Okay, that's all I got.
Are those the letters that you got?
Today.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow, you made out like a bandit today with all the letters. Oh, she can't hear me. She doesn't have her... She doesn't have her earphones on. Or did you hear me? I don't know. I can't. I never mind, because she was saying something in there and I couldn't hear her.
She don't have her earphones on. A while ago she was talking without a mic, so. You got any shout outs?
It's okay. I don't have
still got about 3 minutes.
Got at least one.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I don't say his name because I don't.
Why don't you have a nickname? They call him Honey Bunch. Or
yeah, I do have a nickname for him.
Booger Bear.
Booger Bear. Actually, big shout out to Farron, my bestie. Huge shout out to my bestie. And of course, Kelsey Young, big shout out to you. Larry at the Huntsville unit, I am so sorry. Call me Sunday. Britt and Troy Glover. Remember, my old Securus account does not work. It doesn't. So if y'all are sending me messages over there, there's nothing I can do. Travis Fletcher, big shout out to you, Travis. I haven't heard from you in a while. Greg Bryant, did you hear? I talked about you earlier. Eddie at the Wainwright unit. Brandon, thank you so much. I loved your little doohickeys that you gave. Doohickeys, they're...
The kisses?
From Brandon? No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're, what do you call those folded up origami?
Origamis?
Yeah, thank you.
Swans and whatnot?
Yeah, I love them. Joel at the Hughes unit, I am fine. It's just when you call, I can't get to the phone, which is, sorry. Jay and Chucky at the Win unit. Leroy. Hey, Leroy. Jeff Pribble. Will Spear. Big Will. Big Will and everyone that knows Miss Joy. She made it to Canada, y'all. She's in Canada. She's been, man. She freaks me out when she does that because, she'll pull over anywhere. And anyway, Rexalicious. Hey, Rexalicious. And, of course, CJ. That's my nickname for him. CJ.
That's a nickname?
Well, yeah.
Why'd Joy go to Canada?
Her mom has Alzheimer's, and she went up there to be with her for a little while.
And she just pulls over anywhere?
She will go to a truck stop and fall asleep just underneath so the cashier can watch her. I'm like, I mean...
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Well, good for y'all.
Yeah, I'll pull in the rest area and ain't nobody there to watch me.
Oh, well, you know what?
Lock the doors and go to sleep.
Yeah, you know what? Y'all are wonderful.
I have a sun visor. It's an old Tippa sun visor. And what I do is I make a cone over my body. People can see that there's somebody in the car, but they can't tell if it's a male or a female. And I got something right here if they go knocking on my door.
Click, click.
Yeah, I am too liberal for that. All right, go ahead, David.
All right, just quick. I want to say congratulations to Erlen McKay. He said he's fixing to get out May 5th. Woohoo! Awesome. Shout out to Benjamin Bice, James McElreath. He's been in the hospital, just got out. Jordan Seal, Eric Hensley, Sean Graham, Loris Pickett, Kwame Teague. I got Dutch. I got his. Got a message from him. He wants to come back on the show.
Oh, really?
Remember Dutch? He wrote all them books.
Yeah.
Robert Vergley, Riker Joyner, Todd Cook, DeMichael Allen, Ashley Bradshaw, Michael Perez, Thomas Musig, Ezekiel Lopez, William Roland Ocasio. That's a pretty good one. Devontae Harris, Derek MacArthur, Vincent Jensen, William Greer, Justin Welch, Larry Taylor, Robert T. Lusty, happy birthday, Rashawn Gaston Anderson, Nathaniel Lewis, Ronald Poole, Lionel Rogers, Gary Osborne. Jump over to Texas. We got to say hi to Dennis Price. Can't forget old Dennis. Man, they're making me sign all kinds of things. Just try and get a list.
Hey, y'all. It's your old pal Opie Hendricks, and you're tuned in to KPFT, Houston's 90.1 FM.